Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at the antique shop. So we're actually kind of here early, so there's not a lot of people running around. In fact, it's just the owners, Roger and I. So I am going to take you guys around and show you some fun things at the antique shop. So if you are new here, my name is Linda. This is Niplet Home, and this is actually Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, Oklahoma, where we have our booth. And if you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome, welcome. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what there is here at the antique shop. Okay, so coming through the front doors, there's my adorable husband. I'll show you guys some more of the actual like glass cases and stuff. That's our shelf that he's working on in there right now. But we're going to go towards the left because so many people do when they walk into the shop, and take a look at some of the items through here. Of course, it's an antique shop, so everything is always changing. The owners actually have a whole stack of pictures and picture frames over here, as you can see. And I am literally just kind of more or less being nosy because I hadn't seen all of these ones yet. And since I am here recording, I figured I would just go ahead and take a looky-loo. So, of course, there's all kinds of things that sell in the shop, and I'm always amazed at what items sell and what items don't. Pop culture items are really popular. Of course, antiques and vintage items are really popular. I'm going to try and just kind of give you an overall look at the shop and what there is, and I'll show you some prices of things. But yeah, so there's about 70 of us, 70 to 75 different booth owners. We rent our spaces, and we are in charge of stocking our own shelves, keeping everything clean and tidy. Pricing is up to us. So it's always just kind of amazing to see the variety of items. But it's also interesting to see how we all price things so differently. My husband and I have a subscription to WorthPoint, and so we seem to be the odd people out at the shop. Most people do not have subscriptions to WorthPoint, which I think is kind of a shame. Because if all you're doing is basing your prices off of what eBay shows as having been sold, you're not really getting a clearer picture. With WorthPoint, we are able to see, going back several years to kind of see trends also if the item is sold multiple times. So that's one of the benefits. But I love these plates, and I keep thinking about getting them. They're still at the shop, but we shall see. Do I actually need them or whatever? But I do have some Stavanger pottery that is Christmas related. But I really like these. The whole Viking thing just really kind of appeals to me. But anyhow. So yeah, so I love blue and white, so this shelf always entices me. I really like that clock. So this is Helen's booth. And she has lots of beautiful items, of course. And there's so many unique and interesting pieces. This is actually a new booth owner. They did not have prices on anything. They brought in stuff and didn't bother to price it. I have no idea what was going on with that. But as you can see, lots and lots of goodies. Helen's really good at keeping her booth really well stocked, and her prices are usually really, really good. She's not one to dick around and keep her prices too high. So this one's Chris's booth. See, I work up front, so I actually meet a lot of the booth owners and stuff. A lot of times, if I don't know their names for, like, their actual names, I know their booth number because I see it all the time when I'm processing tickets. But Chris specializes in, like, old vintage toys. Is a huge thing that he does. He's got other things as well, but toys seems to be, like, his main thing. I think this one's BC12. Brenda's prices tend to be a little high, not gonna lie, so I wait for sale weekends if I'm gonna get anything from Brenda. This is my friend Susan, her booth. I love her. Her prices are right around the middle, so they're not super high, they're not super low, they're pretty comparable to what you would expect to pay for unique vintage items. And she has a really good selection of different things, and so that's always pretty cool. Okay, so this whole section of the store that I have you in right now, when we went left, is actually the east side of the store. And gosh, I don't even know how long we'd been at the shop before I realized that there was an east, a center, and a west side of the store. I don't know. It's like the left aisle, the center aisle, and then the far right aisle, but right side. But either way, here we are. This is Paige's booth. Paige always has amazing prices, a ton of variety, and she's also one of those vendors, like if you call her and someone is interested and they have an offer on something, she'll probably almost always take it. She's not there to dick around either, and you know, she's not trying to rob public for her treasures. She's literally in the business of moving things like we are. So it's super cool. And she's really friendly. These squishy mallows are super popular. In fact, I have some I need to send to my grandkids as we speak, actually. And so yeah, she's got a ton of amazing stuff. So definitely a lot of fun things. I love those necklaces. Those, like, they look like candies to me. I used to have a bunch when I was a little kid. My mom got them for me when we were in Korea. And of course, you know, it was the 1980s. Super, super cool. I love those so much. Okay, so now we're back in, this is, I believe, CS21. So this is actually the owner's booth. And they have, like I said, they have several different booths. And of course, you know, as the booth owners, they are in key locations and they are ginormous. So they have quite a few. I love that picture, though, because it reminds me of my lady head vases that I have. So I really like that one. And yeah, they have a wide variety of items as well. As you can see, a lot of silver plate, a lot of glass. That Jerusalem, the Star of David stuff is pretty popular, actually. Got some furniture over here. Those jars. We sell a lot of jars. Jars are really popular, of course. Marbles, something else is really popular right now. And pretty interesting. I like that hat holder thing, the hat rack. No, it's not a hat rack. It's a hat mannequin, I guess. I don't know. It's cute. Alrighty, and then, of course, lots of books. This one is not the owner's booth. I'm just kind of skimming through things because people are starting to come into the shop now. And I'm trying to hurry, thinking that I'll get through it all, but I'm not going to. So this is VG55. This is Becky's booth. Hers is the Vintage Granny. She has some amazing pieces, but her prices are extremely high. So she's still fairly new to this whole market thing. And I'm hoping at some point she realizes that she's going to have to adjust her prices a little if she actually wants to have good sales. So that's kind of the downside to that. This is BC12 again. And like I said before, she's got a lot of beautiful pieces, but her prices are extremely high. There I am. Hello. Her prices are really, really high. And, you know, we are in Bethany, Oklahoma. There are so many other antique shops. And, you know, with eBay and Etsy and Mercari, estate sales are plentiful. Our weather is not so atrocious that you can't have estate sales all the time, you know, pretty much year round. Obviously not so heavily like, you know, in the wintertime, but still, there's still estate sales going on even in the wintertime. And I have that same lamp actually in my living room. But anyhow, so, you know, you kind of have to keep your prices, you know, with that all in mind, is that, you know, there are so many options for people for sales. So just my little tips for all the people that want to have, you know, booths and sell antiques. So I'm just kind of, as you can see, I'm just kind of sweeping through. There's, you know, if I see there's anything that I think people would want to know, I was trying to focus mostly on like the actual vintage items. I feel like, you know, non-vintage items are a dime a dozen. You can see them anywhere at any garage sale. But I'm trying to stick to like actual true vintage. I thought that was kind of cool. But I thought that was really cool too. It's like a vase. It has like wheat inside of it. It was kind of weird. It was kind of trippy. It's like all resin or something. I love these things. I always hate their prices, and they're always kind of wonky. I always thought they'd be cool for my tiki bar, but I have yet to find one that I just couldn't live without. So there's that. ZT60. Their prices are pretty mid-range, I guess, for the most part. Let's see. This one, yeah, PR54. They have some interesting pieces. They have a lot of like kind of a mixture. And so that's always fun. It's always fun to find like different and unique things, I think. But unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that's not necessarily that old. This is what I call our cowboy booth. I don't even know what booth. I think it's CW or CM or something like that. Nope, CP48. I lied. They have a lot of really cool things. A lot of rustic pieces. Honestly, I think we sell more rustic stuff, more cowboy type primitive stuff from their booth than anything else. They have a wide assortment. They have mostly the rustic stuff, but they do have other items. And their prices are actually pretty good for what they have. And we do sell more of, if it's rustic or if it looks like it's handmade or it's some kind of like cowboy accessory or something, we sell most of that type of stuff from their booth than a lot of the other stuff they have that's kind of more like everybody else has. So that's kind of cool that they've got this really cool niche that they have. So up here, again, there's just kind of a random assortment. I think some of their prices were kind of like, whatever. And like I said, we're all in charge of pricing our stuff ourselves and, looking it up to the best of our abilities. Trying to find, what's reasonable, what's acceptable, what's going to sell. Some things do really well, other things do not. I really like that bell, but I don't know. I never did go back for it. There was, I did end up buying that same day. I ended up buying a sugar and creamer set because, or maybe it was the next day. Anyway, I had to do this video in like 2 different parts because there was just so much to it. But anyhow, I ended up going back and I did get something, but on that day I did not get that bell just because I think I've seen it in the shop less expensive. And while I am perfectly happy to shop everybody else's booths and stuff, I do, if I'm adding it to my own collection, I'm not going to pay a whole lot for it because I just think that would be silly. Dinerware, whatever they call it, was it restaurant ware, is super popular. And so that was a cute piece. I'd never seen one like that. So I thought that was kind of fun. I do like the more vintage things, the more antique shop kind of things. I think we really have kind of, that bowl is gorgeous, and then unfortunately it has that terrible crack in the back. I think unfortunately because it sells, I ended up buying that picture though. A lot of people do come in and they want all the weird, I like that dish also. And I don't have that dish, so I might have to go back and see if it's still there or not. I don't remember seeing it sell. I digress. Can I say it's so cute? But maybe it did. I did not get that one. I got the other one because it was cheaper. And like I said, I don't purchase anything that's very expensive. Let's see, anything of note here? Oh, the deer, that elk or antelope, maybe it was. Is that an antelope? I don't remember. I think it's an antelope. Of course, my videography skills suck. Yeah, some Starbucks mugs. The pottery is always pretty popular. We saw a lot of McCoy, a lot of Hall, California pottery, that sort of thing. Little Dutch wooden shoes. And I was looking at this because I actually have a whole set of cups like this, but mine are blue. They're like a turquoisey blue color. And so I was really kind of interested in what that was going for. So that here is just me being nosy. Tupperwares, popular, Steins, that sort of thing. Love the wooden shoes. This is what we call the library. This is the owner's library. This is where all books are. They're selling a lot of books. We had even books that were marked like $30 and $40. They were selling them like super cheap, which is interesting. So this is RM23. He's the guy that provides all of the grid wall for Oklahoma City. Not really. But we do sell a lot of grid wall, a lot of mannequins when he has them in. They're very popular. And then he's gotten into vintage clothing. We sell a lot of that too. It's pretty cool. He never runs a sale, which is kind of sad. Sad face. But he donates his proceeds to his church, so that's nice. So him and his wife have a business. They go and they break down old stores that are like, going out of business or whatever. And that's how he gets all of his grid wall and mannequins and so forth, store fixtures. And then he sells them. And then he uses that money to bless others. So that's nice. And I don't even remember what booth number this was. She's got some cool stuff. I liked the egg wreath. I thought that was super cute because, you know, Easter. And I'm in the mood for Easter. I do like the old vintage shoes, but I'm finding shoes that ever fit me that are old and vintage is like, blah, never. I thought that was cute. I don't remember noticing anything that was like, that jumped out at me and was like, oh my god, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. So, I guess we're just gonna kind of peruse it quickly. Oh, the fireman. So I did look at this because my husband collects the Toby mugs, but I think her price was ridiculous. It was like $50, I think. I was like, no. Not when I buy them at estate sales for like $10. It's really hard to say, I'll take that for $50. So, okay. Sorry if I'm making everybody nauseous. I thought that bunny was super cute. And you know, like $3. I'm like, hello. ML37. Okay. I did like that look of the egg wreath. I thought it was so cute. Dog sweaters are popular, oddly enough. Dog bows. We have a booth owner that sells dog bows. Those are super popular. I don't know when we started really dressing our pets like people. I think it's a cute idea. If I had chickens, they'd all have little hats and stuff too, so there's that. That was my finger. That was lovely. Oh, the videography skills I do not have. So sad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like split this video up, I think, because it's so long. And so I think I'm gonna probably, when I get to the end of this here, I'll probably stop and split the video into a couple of different ones. We ended up selling those like a couple days later. We actually sold that set. I thought it was super cute. But she had like bowl and then she had like creamer. I was like, it's a sugar bowl. I think it's weird to sell sugars and creamers separately. I feel like they're a set. They should be sold as a set, so that always bugs me, but whatever. I digress. Those are cute, but they're melted. Sad face. Some not so old things. Okay, this is like towards the end of the east side. This is the owner's booth again. And this is what I don't know, I lovingly refer to it as like the junk bin because it has all kinds of like random bits and pieces, and it's like anything they don't really know where to put in the other booths that they have kind of ends up in here. And yeah, pretty much that's what that is. Their prices are pretty good for most things. But again, you know, it's just kind of a hodgepodge of things. And because this big, huge glass window is here, which I always feel like it's such a waste because I feel like there could be such a beautiful display in that back window to kind of catch people's eyes. It's not. It literally looks just like, I don't know. It's never a very nice display in that back window, and I just feel like it's such a lost opportunity. But regardless, there's just so many like bits and pieces here, and a lot of it gets sun damaged because there's such a bright light right there. So I think that's kind of a bummer too, because they have like a really cute Coke thing and it's like totally whitewashed, and a lot of their tags are also bleached out because of it. So very cute, because my husband likes those banks, but not for $10. He'd never let me pay $10 for a bank form. Again, the things that we collect personally, we never spend much on. This is actually affiliated with the high school in Bethany, and I don't know, they sell shirts, I guess, for the high school. This is one of our newer vendors. Yeah, this is VV60, and she's been doing really well since she came in. I mean, she seems to kind of have the idea of like getting things moved. Some of her prices are kind of like, whatever, but you know, she's selling, so that's good. It's always good when you can make money from these far out booths, because on the east side where that window is, on this whole side, we had a booth space here also, and it was super hard. Like, we made rent every month, but it was difficult. Like, I mean, we had to get real creative. So let's see. I don't remember whose this one is. Oh, AA50. Yeah, a lot of really cute things. They have some pictures in here that I absolutely love. Like, I love those two little small ones. And then I think they have another one that I really, really liked. I don't know if it's still there or not, if I even focus on it. But they have a lot of cute things. The prices are pretty decent. Charlie Brown, how cute. They have a lot of true vintage pieces, and I think that's really cool too. $16 for that elf planter is not bad at all. And, I mean, these cups, super cute. I love the turquoise pieces. Love those. Did I buy them? No, because I don't need them, but I still like them. Very, very cute, and I love their actual vintage stuff. That ashtray cracks me up because I remember seeing those when I was growing up as a kid, because back in the day, even the doctor smoked with my mom going over my test results. Let's see. Oh yeah, kind of a basket full of all kinds of interesting things. So yeah, love the true vintage, love all the goodies, super cute. And it's displayed well. I mean, you know, for being where it's at, it's actually really cool. I think that's actually where our old booth was, now that I think about it. I love these. I love the old pictures, but they always kind of make me sad too, because they're somebody's family and they didn't want them anymore. So it's like, I end up buying a lot of old pictures, and right now they're just kind of in a drawer because I don't know what to do with them. But I love them, and I feel like all old pictures should have a home. Somebody should love them too. So there's that. Okay, so here is some more fun things. I love that picture. So, I don't know. And I love these bird ones also, because, and yeah, there's 4 of them. I just think they're so cute. I don't know what I would ever do with them, but I do like them. Very, very cute. Some old birthday cards, postcards. These are so much fun. So I love old ephemera. Like, I have a whole collection of old ephemera and or vintage ephemera, and I love them. I don't know why I like them so much. I just do. Don't know that I'll ever do anything with them. I might put some on display. I'd like to frame them, I think, ideally, is what my thought process was initially, but have I done so? No. Here's some old pictures. These are so cute. Not cute, but they're like so nostalgic, I guess. The words. The struggle for the words. I like that. But for $5 for an old picture, I mean, really? Can you go wrong? Can you? I don't know. Maybe. I just think they're lovely. I love old things. They made stuff to last, and they made things with so much of a thought process to it. This is where I got my dogwood wreath-like thing that I have over my fireplace. Alrighty, so I think that is pretty much the end of the east side. Here's the guy that sells all the pop bottles. So I don't understand. People buy these bottles, and those are new labels. Like the ones that say like marijuana, cannabis. I mean, you can tell he printed them off his printer, and yes, they're on an old bottle, but the bottle is like a $5 bottle at best. And I don't understand why people buy these. Like, for the life of me, I don't get it. I have made a couple. They're still sitting in our booth, I guess, because we don't have them predominantly displayed or anything like that. They're just literally like old bottles that I slapped a label on. But, like, seriously, I look at these and I'm like, you do know that these are new bottles, or some of them aren't even very old. They're like new bottles. Some of them are old. And the prices just kind of surprise me, I guess. I don't know. I'm always confused. Sally has some really cute stuff. It's a different booth owner. And I love that coffee mug. I really do. Do I need a coffee mug? No, I have like 8,000 of them. But I really like that coffee mug, and it's still sitting there staring at me when I go by at the shop. Sally and I bartered with each other, and I got 2 lovely Siamese for my TV, and she got a beautiful Panther TV light. Very cute. So this is in the back between all the aisles, and yeah, so I thought we were done, but apparently I'm going to show you a little bit of this part, and then we'll kind of move on, I think. This is a lot more modern stuff, and more pop culture type stuff. There are some toys, but they're not like old things. And yeah. So that's what is in this booth. Their prices are kind of, I don't know. I don't know that I would say they were great or whatever, but they are prices. I thought that was kind of cute, but again, it says hand wash only, and it's not even an old piece. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point. I liked that. It's a tin. Thought that was very cute. Of course, now blue and white like that. But yeah, these are all modern things. Kind of like the shop's version of, I don't know, Target, I suppose. And my friend Pam's booth. She actually built all of those shelves and put them in. I love these 2 little jars, or apothecary jars. Have I bought them yet? No, but I really like them. And she has since changed the whole thing. So yeah, so she's changed it all up now. It's more Eastery, but she's been putting in a lot of hours at the shop. We actually lost one of our vendors. So Helen, I showed you her booth earlier on. She used to work up front with us and help out at the register and everything. And, you know, she would have like a day that she'd work a week. She is no longer doing that. So now it's just kind of like 3 of us trying to hold down the fort. Anyway, I digress. Love those. Super cute. No need for them, but I love them anyway, because that's kind of my story of my life. Love all these interesting things. So cute. And she does a really good job of displaying everything. And I love the fact that she built her own shelves. I mean, how cool is that? Because she needed them to be a certain size so that she could fit in as much as possible in her little booth. And I think she did a great job. I love those little Easter bunny bags too. Very cute. Little purse. How fun. Oh, she has such great linens. I get a lot of linens from her. Love this bunny. I really want this bunny. I don't need another bunny, but I really like it. It's so cute and it's so soft. It's like, oh my gosh. If you're a tactile person and you like soft things, that bunny is it. I love these, and I've been thinking about getting these because I think they'd be super cute for like Easter decor, but now we're getting so close to Easter being here, and now I'm going to take everything down anyway for summer. So I'm like, I probably don't actually need those. But I do like them. I think they're super cute. Alrighty. Have we got anything else left? This is the owner's little shelf here also. I've gotten a couple of bulldogs off of there for Roger because he likes some really cute things. And yeah, lots of fun stuff. I do like little dog figurines. I prefer cats myself, but he likes bulldogs, and so that's what we did. And this is where I got them, some salt and peppers. Oh my gosh, salt and peppers are like one of the most plentiful things you'll ever find in an antique shop, that's for sure. And isn't that cute? I just thought that was really sweet. And he's an old piece, I believe made in Japan. Yep. Very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so like I said, that was the owners. And then here's a couple of new people. And so the options at the shop are you can, if there's a space available, you could rent a bookshelf. And you can rent however many shelves you need on the bookshelf, or you can just rent the entire bookshelf. And I think it's like $30 for an entire bookshelf though. So I mean, it makes sense to just do a whole bookshelf. You can actually have a booth, and it's $2.50 a square foot. So those are the little dog bows I was telling you about. But it's $2.50 a square foot for an actual booth. Or you can rent one of the glass shelves up front in the like where the jewelry is and such, and that's $30 a shelf to be in the cases. So just so you know, not that any of you guys are going to run down to Bethany to open an antique booth, but just so you know, this is, I believe, Genie Bells. And these are her items. I think that's right. No, OF70, that's a new person also. So Jeannie Bell is in here somewhere. I think she's in the one in the middle, possibly. But this one's a new one. I liked those items. I thought they were really cute. But the pricing was so confusing because when I counted the pieces, I came up with more pieces than they had. So I don't know. Whatever. Very cute. Little bunnies. Oh, you know, I got a soft spot for bunnies. Oh, but I've been gathering up the blue and white stuff because I'm going to actually do a blue and white mantle, I think, next. And I think that'll be cute on my mantle. I was curious about the prices of the eggs because I have a couple in our booth, And I think ours are a little bit bigger. We have one for sure that's bigger. So I was just checking out prices. Again, being nosy. I think this one might be Genie Bell. Can't tell until I see the tag. Should be JB. Nope, JJ7. I am like totally off on this today. I don't even know why. I'm not going to talk to you about booth numbers anymore. I thought that was super cute, and it's just a little piece of ephemera that was made into a wreath. And I think they did a really good job, and I really like that. Again, is it something that I need? Is it necessary to my life? No, absolutely not. Did I buy it? No, I haven't bought it. But I did think about it. All right, these are Mary's. She has some really, really cute items. And Mary has two prices. It's either really high or very low. And there's rarely ever anything in between when it comes to Miss Mary. I'm not sure why, but yeah. I love her that little car thing. Like, I totally would have bought that for Roger because, you know, he collects all the liquor decanters and stuff. But $125, my husband would be very upset with me if I spent that much money on a car. Some seriously cute bunnies. Very cute things. Did I need another tea set? Nope. Did I buy it? No, I did not. I was actually very, very constrained during this entire process. But let me tell you, it was sorely tempting. Sorely. I love that because, you know, my oil lamps and stuff, and I thought it would look super cute with my little drunk man. So maybe, possibly, $7 isn't bad, especially when it goes on sale, or $8, whatever it was. I can't read right now. Love these. I thought they were super cute. I totally missed out on these. I was thinking about getting these, and then I forgot about them, and then somebody else snatched them up, but that's fine. I didn't need them, and hopefully they go to a nice home that loves them, because they were super cute. I love like little chenille bunnies and stuff, and she has a bunch of that kind of stuff too over here. So lots and lots of cute things. I keep going back to those silly little wooden bunnies that I don't need. Okay, so here's another new dealer. We saw them actually bringing their stuff in. The t-shirt people used to be here, and then they moved them to the back because I don't know why. Whatever. Oh, this is that same OF70 that has like the bookshelf across the way. Hello again. See, I'm wearing a different shirt, and there's a reason why. It's because it was taking so long to record stuff. So I'm wearing a different shirt. So this was the second day. This should have been Monday, I think. Monday. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, those little chicks are so freaking adorable. And then we sold one, and I was super sad I didn't get it, and then I forgot about it. And of course, I saw them when we were closing last night, and I was sitting there, and I was like, oh my God, they stole the bunnies. So I will be getting the bunny, that one with the little bunny ears and the bunny slippers. Oh yeah, that's coming home with me. I like this bowl. Isn't it like the cheeriest little bowl you have ever seen in your whole life? Like, it just says, oh my gosh, I'm happy to be here. I love that bowl. I don't know why I like weird things. I don't know why I'm so weird. That little bird also looks extremely cheery and happy to be around. I mean, come on. He's like, hello, take me home. London. I saw this, and I was thinking about my sister, but my sister's living in Canada, so I always have to think, like, can I ship this? Would it get there okay? I don't know. Does she have a London mug? She probably has a London mug because she's been to London, and, you know, she actually went to school in Scotland for a year, so I feel like she probably has that. This is Larry LT77, and as you can see right there, I see the price of the sugar and creamer, and so I of course snatched those up because those are Westmoreland, and I do not have that set. So I was like, panel grape, yes please, and for $7.50, heck yeah. So check that out. I'm showing you guys the mark on the bottom because, like, you don't believe me. Whatever. Some more little happy chicks, although that one looks a little grumpy, but you know, whatever. So I set those there, and then I do in fact carry those around with me for like the last part of this video. And so I think I'm going to, I know I've said this before, like I think I'm going to end my video, but I think I actually am going to end my video because I feel like I have shown all I can along this back aisle, and until it'll make more sense when I come down the west side to show you everything else. But I'm going to show you a little bit of Larry's, and yeah, see, I've already got the stuff in my hands. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this for my outro because I wasn't sure if I was going to be splitting the videos or not. And then I realized a 2-hour video of you guys walking around the antique shop with me was probably not much fun. But I did want to say thank you guys so much for being here and for watching this video. I will put up the other videos, you know, the other parts of it, because it'll be a multi-part kind of a thing. I had over 2 hours of footage, and I didn't really want to speed through it because that would be just kind of silly. So I think I'll just turn this into a 4-parter possibly. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for being here. And if you like these kinds of videos, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'd love to show you guys some more like shop days videos and kind of what my life is like at the shop when I'm there, because I think that's kind of fun too. So thanks so much, and you guys have an amazing and wonderful day. Bye!